Iron is a mineral that is involved in heaps of different bodily processes. It's vital for so many different systems, and without it, you can become pretty unwell. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a simple way to improve your iron absorption to make sure that you're getting enough iron from your diet. Now, this topic is important whether you eat anything and everything or you have a more restricted diet as a vegan or vegetarian. It is more significant if you aren't eating meat because there's a difference in the iron that you can get from animal-based products compared to the iron from plant-based products. If you've ever heard someone say that plant-based iron is harder to absorb, then this is what they're talking about, and they're right. In short, there are two forms of iron in our diet: the plant-based non-heme iron and the animal-based heme iron. The plant-based form isn't as easy to absorb, and hence, if you don't have much in the way of animal products, then you need to be a bit more conscious about your iron levels and what you're eating. Now, the current NHS recommendation for iron intake per day is 8.7 milligrams a day for men over 18, 14.8 milligrams a day for women aged 19 to 50, 8.7 milligrams a day for women over 50. Most people should be able to get this sort of amount of iron through their diet, but your individual situation might need that you need more. So, how do you boost how well your body absorbs iron? Well, it's actually quite simple, and some of you may be doing this already without even knowing about it. By consuming iron along with a source of vitamin C, you can help your body to absorb it. Let's go back to that non-heme and heme iron for a moment. The heme iron, so iron from animal products, is relatively easy for your body to absorb. The plant-based iron, so non-heme iron, isn't. It's not in a readily absorbable form for your body. However, combining it with a good source of vitamin C changes that. Now, have you ever tried to pick up an object which is just awkward? It's not necessarily heavy, you just can't get a good grip on it and there are no handles. Imagine that object outside your house and you're trying to get it inside. It's not particularly easy. Think of non-heme iron in a similar fashion. The product itself is still there, it's just clunky and it's hard to get hold of. However, vitamin C suddenly puts handles on it. You can pick it up without any issues and carry it into your house. I don't know if any of that made sense to you, but I hope it did. But the bottom line is, to improve how well you absorb iron, make sure that you have a decent source of vitamin C with your meals. Now, here are some foods which contain vitamin C. Citrus fruits like lemon and orange, including orange juice, red peppers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, and tomatoes. Not only are these foods generally healthy on their own, if you include them in your meals, then it will help you to absorb more iron. Win-win really, isn't it? So hopefully that's given you something to think about with your food choices and a quick and easy way to bump up your iron absorption. In a future video, I'm going to talk about foods and drinks that make it harder for you to absorb iron, so if you're interested in that, then make sure that you click subscribe to the channel. If you want a bit more info on this whole topic, then you can watch this video that I've done on iron-rich foods for vegetarians.